This TRS instructor is a small man of stature, but big on heart. You see, when you grow up on the south side of Chicago, fighting becomes a way of life just to get back and forth to school. Diallo Frazier worked his way up to become a street soldier or an enforcer for the gangs in both Chicago and Los Angeles. While he's found a new life in today's world, we convinced him to share some tactics that worked well for him in his previous lifestyle. So here's D to show you a double leg surprise if someone rushes you while you're sitting down.
Now we want to go over the single and double leg pant flips. These are uses of techniques that can put somebody on their back, catch them off guard, so you can either get out of that position or continue on with your attack, which have you. Single leg pant flip, again, what it is done while grabbing the end of the pants, and with the single leg you want to forearm the body, whether it be the waist or the stomach area, to get this guy off his balance and also give you his leg a little bit. So we're going to come in, forearm, reach down, grab that pant leg, pull it up as high as possible. Now if the cat has balance, then we want to sweep that other leg and put him down. But a lot of times, once you come in with that forearm in the gut area, it's going to create that balance of him moving back, losing wind, and his leg might lift up just a little bit for you. So once you grab here, you're just pulling up and dropping him on his back. That's the main point, is to drop this cat on his back and bounce out. A lot of people don't know how to fall, so once you do this, it's going to create a problem for him. He might hit his head on the concrete. So you don't have to continue on with your fight. Once you, bam, get him down, now you can get out. So you want to be able to get that forearm into his gut, his waist, get him off balance, take some wind out of him, let him go back, try to get balance, which will give you a foot, grab that pant leg, put him down. Double leg pant flips, from my experiences, are usually done in a position where you are stooped down or sitting down. Whether if you tying your shoe and this cat runs up on you on a basketball court or wherever, and he's talking crazy and you know it's going to be a confrontation, the biggest way to get rid of it is just come up, grab both of those pant legs, lifting him up, dropping him to his back, and putting yourself in a position to again bounce out the situation, run, flee, and just get away. I mean, we don't need to continue an attack when we know that most people don't know how to fall. And once they fall and hit their head, you want to leave that situation because you don't want to escalate a situation that's not necessary. You want to just get back home to your family. Joe? Single leg. It can happen when you know, a lot of times we know once the voice levels are changing, the aggression level of the body position, the stances is coming, and this guy really wants to fight. You want to just come in and get really gut checking. Now you see how Joe just went back on it. Now once he went back on it, I might move in and then slowly pull his leg up. Already we're doing, stay on it. Already we're doing it in a slow position, and you saw his balance is off. Once I grabbed this, and I grabbed it high. See, when you grab it a little lower, you're probably going to have to use that trip and flip and trip that other leg. Once you grab it a little higher, it's more of a likely that he's going to fall on his own. Again, a slow position, either or, bam, grabbing it. Now once I grab here, I grab tight. All I'm doing is standing up and pushing him down. That's the single leg pant flip. Do it at a faster pace. Put him down. I'm cool. Either or, once the guy is in position, he's talking madness, and we, man, I don't want no trouble. I just want to put that pant leg in a position where, bam, come into him and drop him down. Again, this is not a position where you want to do with shorts. That's why it's the pant leg flip. So it's the single leg pant. Now with your forearm, you can gut check this dude. You can gut check him with your forearm. Once you gut check him, because his guard is not up. He's not in a ready position. You just know that it's about to go down because he's talking madness or he's running up on you. Bam! We want to go down. Remember, also you want to look at, do I want to go away from his free leg? Do I want to gut check this dude, get him up in here, and go away? Or do I want to gut check this dude and have his free leg over here in a position to stop me? Instinctively, we're going to do whatever we want to do because it's going to be fast. He kept his balance right there, and I went to go sweep him, but he failed before I swept him. But that's what I want to do. I want to trip and flip him. I want to sweep that other leg. I want to put him on his back and put me in a position where I can step over him and run, or I can go away from him and run. That's a single leg pant flip. Let's look at it at what we're doing in a slower position of stepping in with our power, gut checking him. Now again, I'm still ducking, covering. I'm not ducking like ducking and now I don't know where I'm going. I'm hitting him and I'm grabbing. Now my arm is going to create a pain. So now he's not even thinking about keeping his balance. That's why you gut check him. He's not thinking about keeping his balance. Once I gut check him, now if he keeps his balance, I just want to go ahead and move in and put him down. That's the single leg pant flip. The next thing we're going to do is the double leg. Double leg can be done from a seated position or a squatted position. Whether you're sitting here on a basketball court, I keep saying basketball court because a lot of confrontations happen on the basketball court. At least from my experience, a lot of people have some issues. And you're tying your shoe, and this guy, he didn't like the last call, he didn't like the foul, the hard foul you gave him, or anything like that. So now, you're down here and he's running up on you, he's talking crazy. You're grabbing both now. Do it slow. And all you're doing is pulling towards you and stepping up and putting him on his back. Again, slowly. I'm in a kneeling position. He's talking crazy. Now, if he has sweats on the basketball court, we want to grab high. Put him down on his back. Do it fast. Do it fast now. You know, you're coming up. You are. Again, putting him on his back before attack can even get off. That's the single, and that's the double leg pant flip. Single leg, checking with your forearm first, getting his mind thinking about something else, grabbing that leg, putting him off balance and putting him on his back. Double, once he talks madness, he gets up on you, he's expecting you to stand up. You're going to stand up, but when you stand up, he's going down. Now, a lot of times we live in a position where some people might give you instructions on to wait to get hit before you do your arsenal, and that right there is not a street reality. I mean, that might be a different type of reality, but from a hood perspective, it's just not logical to let somebody bomb on you, especially because a lot of times, like I said before, you're gonna be fighting somebody that's bigger than you, that's stronger than you. And you don't want no big 200-pound dude to drop a set on you and think that you're going to come after that and react. It's just not logical. So once you feel that person, and you can feel a person's energy, and you know that body mechanics and the look in their eye that they're about to hit you. Once you see that, it's about bombing first, second, third, and fourth. You want to get your attack off, whether it's a bum rush, whether it's elbowing cats, whether you're using your big knuckle, using your head fighting. You have to get yours off first, because the bottom line is it ain't no rules on the street. It's not logical to take punishment, because as soon as you start defending, that's what you're going to be doing the whole time, defending. And you don't want to be in a position where you defending all the time, because defending means you losing. When you are attacking, that means you're winning. You want to attack, attack, attack. Bomb first, bomb second, bomb last, and whoop that ass. I mean, you don't want to be in a position of vulnerability, because the minute that you self-defense means that you got hit. Self-defense means that somebody is offensively moving the ball down the field. And I don't want nobody to move the football down on the field on me. I want to whoop their ass and let them have it when I'm coming at them. I'm not. When I know that you want to fight, when I feel that energy and I see your posturing, I'm bombing first, because otherwise I'm putting my life at risk. This ain't no game. It's not no game. It's not. I love tournament fighting. I love it, but this is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about real life in the street fight. It's a different pace, and it's a different type of fight, because you also got to think, if somebody hits you first, now what if they pick up a bottle and bust you in your head? What if that's their next move? What if their next move is that their homeboy is gonna bomb on you? Now you're in a bad position because you're in defensive mode. So you bomb first, you're able to get out there and get away and protect your life. So as far as waiting for somebody punching, waiting for a reaction, that's just not logical, and it's not a part of reality that I ever lived. And where I'm from, they always told you bomb first, and that's what you had to do to survive, is bomb first. And two, if you get bombed on and you fall and you hit the ground, this is another I say myth that people use, is that ground fighting. Again, I'm not bashing anybody's fighting experience, but I'm talking about the street fight. I'm not talking. Ground fighting is great in tournament fighting. It's great in mixed martial arts. It's great in jiu-jitsu fighting. But when you're on, I live in California, and in California, where I come from, Pacoima, Langdon, Block, Orion, if you got put on the ground, you was getting stomped. Somebody was slamming you on the ground and you wasn't getting up. If there's somebody that's going on the ground, that means that they got bombed on and they hit the ground and now they're getting stomped. We're not doing ground fighting. As soon as you hit the ground, we will wobble. We wobble, but we don't fall down. If you hit me, I'm back up and I'm bombing on you. Because if you stay on that ground, you're putting your life in danger again. And you got to think, are you really going to sit on your back on the concrete in California at 100-degree weather? Hell no. Because that concrete is hot, it's burning, and it's hard. And when we are on the ground, I'm grabbing your head and slamming you on the concrete. It's no time for these certain techniques that you're going to use and move. You got to stand your ass back up, because the bottom line is it's a dangerous situation. You don't 99, what's the statistic is 98, 99% of all fights go to the ground. That's BS. Yeah, well, you know what? No, I ain't going to say it's BS. 100% of the fights go to the ground, with somebody knocked out on the ground getting stomped and somebody standing up doing the stomping. So yeah, they go to the ground, but one person standing and stomping and one person getting stomped. And I'm not going to get stomped, so I'm not going to the ground. So, get that out your head when you're thinking about street fighting.